Hi.
Alright. Well, okay, everyone. I think today's finally the day. The All My Hatchimals 2025 collection. Of course, I'm only including electronics here. Unlike my electronic game collection, I won't be including like plush clip-ons, collectibles, or anything like that. I don't really have many collectibles anyway. I have like 2, so you don't have to worry about that. If you hear that, it's my cat Skittles at the door. Skittles! But anyway, it's time we do this. And the 2 shelves you see are not all of them. There are a few extra. I'm going to say what each of them are, talk about their condition a little bit, and that's how we're going to go. So, here we go. And what better day to do this than Easter, guys? Hope you all are having an excellent day. So we're going to start off with the first Hatchimal I ever got. This is Hatchimal in my Kennyland videos, for those of you who watch that channel. This is a replacement. It's my second replacement, actually. Of course, I don't have my original one anymore. With the original one, the on-off switch snapped off. It was very dingy. I chewed on the hair as a young kid and the wings. So, yeah, it been through some stuff. But this is a replacement here. It's in perfect working condition. But this is a Hatchimals Pengua, which is a cross between a penguin and an iguana, I believe. Possibly a koala, I think it's iguana. You can see I'll turn on for a couple seconds there, just so you can kind of see the eyes light up. Yeah, that's the first one. Then I have this Pengua here, which is still my first one. I've had it for a long time, since like 2017, I think. Maybe 2018. So the white is a little bit dingy. It's not really soft anymore, but otherwise it works perfectly. It's this pink and white one, as you can see. Another Pengua. This one's got like a weird sounding speaker, I notice. It's like a different type of speaker. So there's that one. Now we have my first non-working Hatchimal right here. This red and yellow, or pink and yellow Pengua here. It arrived, one thing I noticed weird right off the bat is it has like the sides are poking out, which is weird. I don't know why it's like that, for one. But it arrived working fine. And then the speaker started distorting, and then eventually the speaker died. No longer works. And there's a big scratch on one of the eyes, but I keep it around as a character for my videos. But otherwise it really doesn't have any use because, well, the speaker doesn't work. But otherwise it does work. And then I have another red and yellow one. It's actually my third one, because my second one, whoops, had really crappy hair. And this one doesn't really have good hair either. These ones never really have good hair for some reason. It has a little hole in the head, actually. And when I first turn it on, it usually has motor issues. Oh, why is it in baby stage? That's not normal. It's actually not that bad today, but usually it's a little bit worse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to put that back into kid stage sometime. Could just do the test mode, but yeah. So then we have another Pengua, and this one is actually recent. Like, this is a replacement, because unfortunately the wing did break on my first one, but I had it for a long time, to be fair. It's this pink and blue one. This one looks more vibrant than my first one, and has better, like, softer hair as well. Like, this thing's got a lot of hair, like a lot of hair. Look at that. Like, this thing's beautiful, honestly. Probably one of my best conditioned ones here. There it is. So there's that one. Next up is a glittering garden Pengua. Says glitter. It's not in the best condition, for a couple reasons. One, the on-off switch is very hard to slide, and two, it has like no hair. Like, I got this used, and in the picture had a bunch of hair, but I got it like this, and I think it came from like a really hot state or something, so maybe, or country, whatever, so maybe the hair like melted, but like, I don't know, there's like no hair on this thing. I gotta get a replacement sometime, but it does work. Also has a weird sounding speaker. This one likes to reset itself sometimes, but seems okay right now. Sorry if I'm a little bit sniffly today. I don't know what's up with that. And then the final Pengua here, I also need to replace. It's my other glittering garden one. It actually has really amazing hair. Like, check that hair out. That's really nice. But I like tried to cut the fur because it had really long fur, which prevented the wings from moving well. It just doesn't have much glitter, and the wings still just don't really work right. And I actually do not have batteries in it because I just tried turning it on and I knew it felt light. So I actually do not have batteries in this one. But there it is anyway. So now we're gonna move on to the Dragle species. This is the first Dragle I ever got. It's a glittering garden one. It's a blue and yellow guy. But this is a replacement because the one I had worked perfectly, but a lot of the glitter rubbed off. And I guess I could say the same for this one, but it's a lot better than my other one. My other one had like no glitter, but this one actually has some glitter. It has a really loud motor. Also kind of a weird sounding speaker. But listen to that. Like, this thing has a really strong motor. Like, those wings move really well. So that's nice. So Dragle's a cross between a dragon and an eagle, for those who don't know. That's why the head's actually a little bit wider compared to like a Pengua, because they actually added the detail and made the head a little bit wider, because eagle head. Next one I have is this green one here. This is also a replacement. First one I had worked perfectly until one day I dropped it along with the leap pad I had at the time very hard because I kind of tripped over our cat, but also just kind of fell, and she was okay too, but she's no longer with us. But anyways, and ever since then it just never really worked right, because it was the hardest. It was like just a very hard drop. But I eventually did hatch this guy new in its egg. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Hello? Oh, no, that's not good. Sometimes hitting them can help. This is a good start. Oh, wait, there we go. This time I'm alive. His motor sounds a little weak. Maybe he needs a new battery. Oh, just cut out again. This guy might need a new battery. Let me, like, put it in dance mode. Sometimes it'll do, like, a low battery detector after. Didn't give me one. Let me try one more thing. If I feed it. Okay, it actually is not giving me a low battery detector, so I don't know what that was about. That was weird. That was really weird. So the next one I have is a purple and white one here. Another Dragle. And I really thought I had batteries in it, but I guess I don't. Wait, did I grab the right one? Oh, crap. I grabbed the wrong purple and white one, because I actually have two. Here's the one with batteries in it. Again, another Dragle, Dragon Eagle found everywhere. No kinds of exclusive yet. You'll see the other purple and white one. I'll show that in a minute. But here is the blue and green Dragle. It has a really bad chipped toe. Right here, the toe's just like very chipped. But otherwise, it works perfectly. Could be one that. Oh, what the heck is happening right now? It's two that are acting up. Yeah, this one's never really acted right. Also, the beak is like got some marks on it. Like I guess from when it was hatching. Oh god, I don't know why it keeps cutting out. That's probably another one I'm going to try to replace at some point. Then this purple and yellow glittering one here is actually a replacement because it doesn't. The one I had like no glitter. This one doesn't have a lot either, actually. But it's a little bit better than my first one. It's actually a very low-pitched Hatchimal. Now here's the other purple and white one, which I just don't have batteries in. I just happen to have 2 of them because I hatched this one new. Because I was trying to get this one here, the purple and green one, but I had to buy it used. So here it is. It's purple with green spikes. I just love the way this one looks. Hello? What is happening? I don't know why all my Hatchimals Dragles are dead, but there we go. It's alive now, and this is like my highest pitch Hatchimal. My first Hatchimal I ever had, though, was very, very high pitched. I haven't been able to find one that replicates its pitch since. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the Barricettes, and it's a cross between a bear and a parakeet. This is a replacement white Barricet. My first one, unfortunately, the wing finally broke. This is not in really great condition, honestly. It's just, the fur feels very weird. Like, I feel like someone spilt something on it in the past. Like, it's not sticky, but it just feels weird. It has a very quiet speaker, and it's just not in good shape, honestly. These are very hard to come by for some reason, but yeah, I don't have batteries in it. I'm glad to have it to, like, use for videos, but, like, in terms of playing with it, it's not really in good shape. Now this black Barricet is a second replacement. This first one I had, both wings broke. Then the second one I got, the ear had a rip, and then one of the wings broke. Now I have this guy that works perfectly, and he still has his original Duracells Hello, Kenny? Duracell batteries in it, and they still work. He does have a slight crackle to his speaker, a very slight crackle. And maybe his microphone's a little weird, let's see. Oh yeah, it makes a little buzz. Beep. Yeah. It's weird, his microphone makes a little beep, a little buzz. But yeah, like I said, these are bear parakeets. They're Target exclusive. Of course you can't really find them there now, but you get the point. I'm going to make a quick cut and then continue. Alright, just made a little cut there. Continuing on with the Barricettes, though, we have this glittering garden blue Barricet here. It's like blue, black, and purple. Haven't turned this one on in a while, but it does seems like it's working fine. Its motor's just a little bit slow. If I let that run for a bit, it would be okay. Next up is probably one of my best condition Hatchimals. I got this guy new, and I've just taken very good care of him, this purple glittering Barricet. And you can actually see, if I rotate him, you can actually see the glitter glimmering there. It's got a lot of glitter on it, like so much glitter. And I was so happy when I hatched this because this is the rare color. Like, I do not see many purple ones. Like, now I see more on eBay. But there was a point where there was like one, and it had like, it was questionable condition. It just seems like this is the rarer color out of the 2 glittering garden ones. I just have never really come across many of them, and this is just an amazing condition. I love this purpley color. It's just so cute. I think it's actually a she in my videos, but still, I don't know. But now we're on to the Burles, which are crosses between butterflies and turtles. And starting with this purple one, I have a very long story to give you guys. This is my 6th purple Burle. So how, you might be wondering? Well, the first one I had it for like about 3 years, 4 years, and then the wing snapped, of course. I hatched one new in the egg, and the whole Hatchimal was defective and just did not work right at all. I got another one where it had a very crackly speaker, and then eventually the motor stopped spinning. And then I got another one used, and it had a chewed up wing, a hole in the head, and one eye was always like red, like it was stuck, and it could also light a dim blue, but it was just red, defective. And then, also, it wasn't defective in the pictures, so thanks, seller. I think a dog got to it or some crap. But anyway, then I got another one new, and the motor never worked right, and that is actually the stunt double Burle I currently have. That's the Burle I dunked in water, for those of you who don't know. You'll see that guy later. Well, gal, but still. And now here's my fully working one that I eventually snagged used. I'm very glad to have this. There was a point when these purple ones were pretty rare. They're a bit more common now. There was one point when they were so common, I knew someone who had 3 of them, who hatched 3 of them, couldn't get the stupid blue one up there. But now I think these guys are a little bit more common again. These gals. But anyways, it's a cross between a butterfly and a turtle. These are Walmart exclusive. Or were, anyway. But yeah, here's my fully working Burle. I'm so glad to finally have a fully working one. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, that was just stressful. 6 of them. Also, this was being sold by an eBay seller named Kenny, I think. So that's just hilarious. Next up I have this Glittering Garden, like, yellow and pink Burle. I know it's technically very, very light green, but still. It's not in the best condition ever. It's a replacement because my first one, the wing, did snap. Not in the best condition, honestly. It's just got some, like, discoloration on its forehead. Has a decent amount of glitter. Not enough, really. This is one to replace at some point, but it's not my top priority. And it doesn't have batteries in it. It's a little bit weird. Like, when you shake it, I swear it just doesn't sound right. Like, I think something else is rattling in there other than the motion sensor, but I don't know. Definitely want to replace at some point. Here's a pink and green glittering Burle. This one's in really good shape. There's a replacement because the first one's wing snapped. What do you expect? Oh, wait, did I say the wing snapped on this one? I'm so stupid. The antenna ripped. Yeah, I can't believe that. But anyways, turn this one on. There it is. So I've had good luck with some Hatchimals, I don't know why. And then this blue Burle, whoa, this is a used one. I actually had 2 of them at the same time at one point. And the new one that I hatched from the egg, its wing, broke. So thankfully I still have this old used one. That works perfectly fine. Oh wait, who does it? I think the motor has a weird rattle to it because I was trying to get this thing in, like, hatching stage at one point where it could actually peck or something, and I used that Hatchimal for some reason. So I think the motor has a slight rattling issue. Now on to the Alicorns. I'm going to go ahead and grab the nests. Here's a nest for a regular Alicorn. Here is a regular nest, and here is a Glittering Garden nest. I'm just going to do both of you at the same time. These are the 2 regular Alicorns. They're a cross between an owl and a unicorn and are Toys R Us exclusive and come with this special little nest base. I've had this one here for a while. It's not very soft anymore. Oh, and it also likes to reset sometimes. It has a really weird motor. Come on, work. No! I saw the eye flicker. Dang it. I'm just going to try doing this. No, what the heck is your problem? It's on low volume now, but now it should work, hopefully. There we go. This one's just kind of old and just jacked up a little bit. This one here also came with the nest. And it's got a pretty bad unicorn horn, as you can see, unfortunately. And I think it's on semi-low batteries, but it does work fine. Really quiet motor on this one. Okay, now on to the second shelf. Starting off, here's my stunt double Burle that I dunked in water. The one with the motor issues. It's just like a stunt double to use and like beat up. If I need to like beat up Burle in a video, I can use this guy or this gal. It's just a little stunt double. it looks better than my other Burle in terms of it. Like, it's softer and stuff. I feel like the belly from the water might be a little bit of weird color, but it's in a little bit better cosmetic condition, I suppose, than my other Burle. That's fine. Here is a... Jesus. Sorry, Pondor. Here is a teal and pink glittering Alicorn with the world's actual worst horn. Do not ask me what this horn is. I got this thing new in its egg, and this is the horn. That's the unicorn horn. I don't like it at all. Technically one to replace, but, like, it's over the stupid horn. So, of course, I did get the Glittering Garden nest with it, which isn't even that common to find. Like, I've never really seen many sell with, like, that's Glittering Garden with the nest. Because when I got this one, the other Glittering Garden Alicorn, I unfortunately don't have a nest for it. But it's in really good condition. It's got a really good horn. She's cute and stuff, yeah. I think her right wing has a little moving issue because, like, the fur's a little bit long, but not really that bad, so not too worried about it. On to the twin Hatchimals. I've owned dozens of these things. I say dozens like I've owned... I mean, if you count twin A and B, I've probably owned over a dozen, but I'll show you what I have now. Here's my set of Deerials, which are Target exclusive. They're crosses between Deers and Orioles. I prefer this set over the original set I had, but they both work perfectly. Just try to turn them both on. There we go. I love these guys. They're very cute. Not really a fan of the button battery aspect with the twins, but I don't really have too many twins. Well, I have a lot more twins than I used to. Next up are my set of Puppety twins, and I'm trying to find one of the little nests. Because they're Toys R Us exclusive. They're cross between... Oh, there it is. Between puppies and chickadees. Now, unfortunately, on my Twin B Puppety, one of its ears, like, came unsewed from the fur. So I actually just ended up deciding to, just lift both up on both the Twin A and B. And I guess it looks a little bit better like that versus tied down. I don't know. I do think it looks a little bit weird. And my Twin B Puppety is actually defective with one of its eyes, because if you look, that eye is dimmer than the other eye. I'm not really sure why that is. Like, it's not terribly dimmer. But yeah, puppy and chickadee, like I said, Toys R Us exclusive. Here's the little puppy beds. This one's also got a small problem, is that the on-off switch is, like, very bad. Like, it's not raised up at all, but it does turn on and work fine here. So that's that set of twins. Not really too proud of that set, just because I don't necessarily want to replace them, because I don't really care per se, but, like, I don't know. Now, I have 3 sets of Ligals, and I'm going to show you my broken set first. And you might be like, why are they broken? Well, this one's actually in perfect condition. I got these new in their egg, actually, in, like, 2023, and they actually hatched fine. But this guy is broken, and you might be like, why? Well, it works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it, actually. It's the fact that it looks like a Ligal, doesn't it, guys? Has Ligal wings, Ligal fur, okay? It's a Giraven. It is an actual Giraven. It makes Giraven sounds. It has the Giraven test mode. It is a Giraven wrapped as a Ligal. And, like, you can barely push the head button. If you kind of can see, the just head is the completely wrong shape. And it's got, like, a long neck, because that's what a Giraven has. It's broken like that. Like, this one is an actual Ligal. Like, this looks like a Ligal, and it makes the sounds of a Ligal. But that guy doesn't. So, thanks, Spitmaster, for that defect. The defect? Then I have this set of Ligals here. I think this is the other opposite set. Yeah, here they are. These guys are cute. And they work perfectly here, as you can see. got them used for a really good deal. Well, a pretty good deal. And then I got my other set here that I'm about to show you used. These guys were a really good deal, but unfortunately this one's wings don't like to stay in. They fall out sometimes. But they do work perfectly, as you can see. The Dragles are like my favorite Hatchimal surprises, so that's why I have both sets. Oh, wait, did I just tell you guys them backwards? Because is this the one with the pink feet? Wait, are these a mixed match? Because you have yellow feet. Oh, and you have pink feet. Oh, wait, I had the twin sets mixed up. I didn't even realize. Okay, so my bad on that one. This guy, or this gal goes with this gal. And then I'm not sure where I put the other. Is it this one? Is this the one with batteries in it? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know why they were mixed up like that, but then these two go together. Okay, my bad, guys. I don't know what the heck happened. But there you go. Now they're together. That's all my twin sets. Now I'll show you. Did I say what they were? I don't know. But they're part lion and part eagle, and are also Target exclusive. Sorry guys, I'm not doing a good job at telling you guys like the specs. But now I'll show you both of my golden lynxes, since there are only two of them, the purple one and the pink one right here. Turn them both on. These are just lynxes. They're not really a cross between anything, but they're Black Friday Walmart exclusive, so they're pretty rare. It looks like one of your eyes were out, but they're not. But it's not. I've had these for a decent amount of time. They still work perfectly. They don't really have much hair on their little ear tusks. That one does. This one on one ear could use some work, but otherwise do work perfectly. This one has like a weird belly button that sticks a smidge, but not really. So that's those guys. Then we have two from the Fabulous Forest. I have a Puffetoo and a Tigrette, so let's show those together. So Puffetoo is a cross between a pufferfish and a cockatoo. Tigrette is a cross between a tiger and an egret, and these are found everywhere. Originally I had the other Tigrette and this Puffetoo, but both of that Tigrette's wings broke, and it had the best motor ever. Like, it was so loud. And the Puffetoo I got was actually defective because the motor did not work. So I got a replacement Spin Master, and I hatched the blue one, but it had a hole in its head, and then one of the wings broke. So it was also crappy, and then eventually I got this used one here. And then I also picked up this used Tigrette. Which, I like both the Tigrette sets. I like the coloring of this one's cool. The coloring of the other one's also really cool. I really can't pick between them both for a favorite, so I do prefer that Puffetoo I have over the blue one. On the Hatchimals Mystery, though, we have, and these are all found everywhere, we have Hamstar first, a hamster and a starling. This is a very rare Hatchimal, actually, because not many people know about it. And it is a replacement because I had one new in its egg, and I always thought it was Hedgie Hen, but it was Hamstar the whole time. And unfortunately, one of its wings broke, of course, but I actually found a used one after some work, after first getting a not Hamstar, which I'll get to later. I cut the tag myself, so the fur is a little bit wonky over here, but it's okay. It's not really that bad or anything. Then I have my original Bunwee, which is a bunny and a peewee, I believe. I think it is. Hello, Kenny. I don't know why I screamed Kenny. A little dingy, just a little bit, but works perfectly fine. Look, I just gotta look. Next up, I have one that fell. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. It fell earlier, now it fell again. Fell. I have a 2.0, so to speak, Pandor/Pondor. It's pink, blue, and yellow instead of yellow, red, and purple. I had a yellow, red, purple, but the wing snapped, so great. This one does work perfectly, but a lot of the fuzz on the wings have just come off, unfortunately, so I don't keep batteries in it. I'll eventually try to replace it. Then I have two regular colored Eleflies, both purple and yellow. They have slightly different fur patterns, as you can see. Both work perfectly. One's low-pitched, one isn't, but I don't have batteries in either of them. Cross between a panda and a condor for Pandorf, I didn't mention, and then an elephant and a butterfly for those. Here's another bumwee I got, just because, and it also doesn't have batteries in it, and has like a very loose eye for some reason. Like, I don't know if you can hear this. Maybe we'll like wiggle the eye. It's weird. Then I have this 2.0 Elefly, which is in really good condition, but likes to reset, and also has no microphone. I don't know why, but there's no microphone, so I don't keep batteries in it. And then my Hedgie hen over here is also 2.0. I had a 1.0 Hedgie hen, but it was just in very bad condition. But this one has got a teal beak and is also very high pitched. Very high pitched for a mystery. And I keep batteries in it because it's one of my best condition ones. And I got it for like $11. Like, this is one of the cheapest Hatchimals I've ever gotten. $11, and it was in good condition. So we have cleared out that shelf and that shelf. But now there's more on this bottom shelf. I'm going to talk about my Hatchimals WoW situation real quick before Hatchababies and Alives and all. Just because. So I had a purple Hatchimals WoW. Got it new. Knocked it over. And it basically just was always kind of crappy after that. I still have my first pink Hatchimals WoW. Perfect condition other than the motors now struggling and the fact that the belly sensor doesn't work. So then you guys know I got a pink Hatchimals WoW from Ryan Plays Bop It, and unfortunately it just, one of the eyes broke, and it has a lot of moving issues I was noticing and stuff like that, and it did come from a thrift store. It got kicked. I mean, yeah. It's a situation. I still thank him for it, obviously. It's not his fault, per se, but, like, it's just sad, so I did actually get rid of it. So now I'm going to show you a mix between Hatchababies and Hatchimals Alives all at the same time, and I may throw in a couple other things, but let's just start with this guy here. This is a hatching baby toothless, also made by Spin Master. One of his wings is a little bit loose, and I got him used so I don't have his egg base nor his like snack, but he does work. Let me turn the dial on the bottom. There we go. I figured I'd show it because it works just like a hatch baby kind of. There he is though. So the reason I'm showing Alives and Hatchababies at the same time is just because it's easy. Here's my Hatchimals Alive Tigrette. This is Phoenix. Unfortunately though, one of its battery caps were actually stuck so tight that we could not get it open, and finally did. But it's a bit stripped, but my dad did mostly fix it. I tried replacing the batteries on it, but the motor does still seem a little bit weak on it. Which, to be fair, they weren't fresh batteries I put in it, but I thought they were pretty fresh because they came from that WoW I threw away. But I don't know, maybe I should try really fresh batteries in it sometime. But that was a cross between a tiger and an egret, just like the other tigrette. Did I say Hedgie hen's a hedgehog hen? I hopefully did. I probably didn't. Sorry, guys. I can't keep up. Here's a Hatchababies Chippity girl, which is part chipmunk and chickadee. And also Tigrette is Amazon exclusive. And so is this guy, the Chippity Hatchababy. Its beak is actually open. And what's weird is it has this hole in the bottom where there's supposed to be a piece, but it's actually missing. But does work fine as one of the few Hatchababies I keep batteries in. So there's that one. I'm not really a fan of Hatchababies, so I have a few, but I don't really have too many. Here's another Hatchimals Live Dragle. Its head struggles a little bit, but I just happen to have two of them. This is Flame, so I don't keep batteries in this Flame, because it's my original Flame. I have another Flame, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. Here, if I can grab it, here's a Zoomer Meowsies from Spin Master as well. It's this little pink one. I think its name is Tabitha. What the heck happened to the tail? Tailitha. Got like a little bit crushed. I don't know why it's like that, but there we go. I just figured I'd show it because it It's kind of has light up eyes and stuff. Works kind of like a Hatchimal. Not really a cross between anything. You find those everywhere. Same with the Dragle, which of course is a dragon eagle. Here's the hatch baby that also Ryan Pillsbop sent me. It's boy Ponette. Unfortunately, it's very dingy and like dirty on top, but I can't really get it to come out or anything. But for the rest of the part, it does work perfectly. The wings are a little bit bent, I guess I forgot to mention. But again, it came from a thrift store. I can't really complain, I suppose. I will keep this one. Might eventually take the batteries out of it. I don't know. I wish I could like somehow replace the fur, but I'm not the type of person to do that, and it's not worth buying another one. If I buy another one, I might as well just keep it. So it's like, eh. Then I have another Hatch Baby Chippity here. It's a different color though. The feet are kind of like coming off, which is weird. It does work okay though. Doesn't really have much hair on top of its head. Here is either a Pufficorn or my other Dragle. It's my other Dragle. It's also Flame. I wanted to get the other guy, Splash, but I don't have him. And yet has the egg base, as you saw. Here's my Pufficorn. Alive. This is... Oh, what the heck is her name? It's not Snowy, it's the other one that I always, for some reason, forget the name of. Oh, crap, what is it? But, yeah, it's part, Puffin and Unicorn, I'm pretty sure. That's why it's Puffycorn. I don't know. I think that's what the combo is, and these are found everywhere. It's also got the egg base. I don't remember its name. Misty, I think, might be it. I'm not 100%. And then here is my other Zoomer Meowsies. This is a blue one. Patches. Again, just figure I show it because it's like similar stuff here. And then there's also some Palmsies on the shelf, but they're not Spin Masters, so that's why I'm not showing them. Here's a Boy Hatch Babies Kitsy. I do have the egg base and all its pieces somewhere, but not really with me, and no, there's no batteries in it. Okay. It does work perfectly. Kitsies are probably my favorite Hatch Babies. That's why I do have both of them. Here's a Hatch Babies Cheatry. It's in pretty poor condition. It's a girl. I've had it for a long time, so I don't have batteries in it. The bottom just has like a weird smell to it. I don't even know what it's from. It does work. The diaper's kind of like sagging and old, and because I pooped in it. There's like barely any hair. It's just in rough shape overall, but still use it in my videos. And then I'm pretty sure we have the final Hatchimal, guys, which is my girl Kitsy. I did finally just find it. Doesn't have too much hair. It's got like little chunks of stuff in the hair. It smelled like smoke when I got it, so it came from a smoker's home, clearly. But otherwise, it's in good condition and works fully functionally. Doesn't have batteries in it either, though. So like I said, I don't keep batteries in the Hatch Babies. Let me make sure I did not miss anything. Palmsies. No, we're done. Okay, guys. Well, that is the full electronic Hatchimal collection for 2025. Everything in it. This is the pile that I now have to clean up when I'm done with this video. It's a massive pile, as you can see. There's also a Squishmallow over here, but that's just there. This is gonna be. I'm gonna get this as a thumbnail shot. This looks insane. If this video gets 20 likes, I will turn on every single Hatchimal. I will put batteries in the ones that don't have batteries in them. I will turn on every single Hatchimal at the exact same time. All of them. All of them. I'll do Zoomer Meowsies. I'll do Little Toothless. I'll include literally all of these guys. Even I'll put batteries in that pink Hatchimals. Wow. That's down there. It's not up here. I didn't really show you it to you guys, but I will put batteries in every single Hatchimal. You know what? Let's push it to 25. 25 likes. Don't expect to get it, But I mean, I get alt accounts exist, so it's probably going to be pretty easy. But 25 likes and I'll do it. When will I do it? Probably in a couple months, but I will do it. So yeah, that is going to conclude the All My Hatchimals video for 2025. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this for a very long time. Thank you guys for being patient. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Kenny, and I'm out!